Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Reagan Black and Bandit, who is apparently, hey, Bandit, Bandit. He thinks he's a Periscope star. One greyhound. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I am Reagan Black. I'm a USA Today best-selling author, and Bandit helps me get my scopes going in the morning. I am here to give you an inspiring quote to power up your writing journey. And I like to do this outside. I mean, these trees, I come out here and I listen to the wind and birds in these trees, and I always get a little inspired. And writers, we're notoriously known for our lack of vitamin D, so I'm out here getting my daily dose of sunshine with my puppy who has wandered off. So that's just a quick shot of our infield. Yay, it's nice to have you here for a few seconds. You have a safe flight today, Cynthia. I really appreciate you being here. So yeah, that's just a quick shot of our butterfly garden. You can kind of see the track Bandit runs around it. All right, so let's get to it. The reason I'm here is to give you an inspiring quote to power up your writing journey. And today's quote is, "Adversity causes some men to break, others to break records," by William Arthur Ward. And I always like to share these with you. We have a theme going for this week. I started this habit last week in bringing in a theme, and this week's theme is benefit of adversity, okay? So I always try to relate the quote to you no matter what kind of work you're writing, if it's nonfiction for your business, if it's, I'm trying to get this where you guys can see it, if it's nonfiction for your business, if you're a fiction author, or whatever it is, and if that he's got to get it out and greet the neighbor dog. He loves that little guy. Okay, so the benefit of adversity, right? If you're writing, can I send you the quotes? Sure, just send me a... Hang on. You gotta love live, right? You just gotta love live. Hang on. Here's a better view. Let me see if I can get him to hush. There he goes. Is he gonna run for you this morning? Go, Bandit. Show off a minute. Get that out. Woo! You slipped. You're an internet star. You're an internet star and you slipped, buddy. That is great, Lisa. That is just so great. Oh, now he wants to play. Now that I've got my hands full. You're gonna have to deal. Hang on. We're gonna see if we can try this. Good morning. Good morning from Baltimore. My scopes are not usually this chaotic, but you know, the neighbor dog came out and Bandit just loves. Tell everybody hi. Bandit. Bandit just loves to talk to the neighbors. Hey, anime piece, it's nice for you to be here. So anyway, we're talking about the benefit of adversity, and the quote is, "Adversity causes some men to break and others to break records." All right. So my question to you, pardon me while I try to throw this for my dog. He is a beautiful puppy. Thank you, Lisa, and he knows it just a little bit. Just a little bit he knows it, and he's so excited. We come out here, we romp in the morning, listen to Cynthia's scope, and then usually he's all settled and chill. Yeah, usually. Not today. So anyway, in your nonfiction, when you're thinking about it, have you ever read an inspiring story that didn't involve some adversity? He is adorable. He's my sweetie. He's such a goofball. We love having him. He wasn't supposed to stay with us, but he did. It's one of those times when the foster parents failed the adoption, or the foster time, and we just adopted him. It was great. It was great. It's perfect kind of failure, right? So, getting back to this, have you ever read an inspiring story that didn't involve some level of adversity? Okay? The people who inspire us, the people who write down their journeys, the people who lift us up because they overcame long odds, or they overcame big stresses, or they just kept going when everybody told them to stop. All right? Those people inspire us for a reason. Their perseverance inspires us. Their perseverance and tenacity to overcome their adversity inspire us. All right? So if you're writing nonfiction, think about what you can share from your journey, right? And maybe you want to think about the people you love to read that are inspiring you. You might want to think about how to reverse engineer that inspiration. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's fantastic. That is fantastic to hear that, Dina. I love it. So you might want to reverse engineer how you see a nonfiction book that gives you inspiration. You might want to reverse engineer that when you're crafting your own and you're trying to tell your own story. I'm not suggesting you plagiarize it, but you kind of want to look at how they put it together. Look at what they emphasized and think about what you want your target market to know. Hi, Dawn. I'm glad you're in here too. think about what you want your target market to know and think about how to approach them. Okay, so if you reverse engineer what inspires you, it will help you craft your story to inspire others. All right. Now, if you're a fiction author, let me throw this for Bandit again. You guys, I'm getting a workout and my sunshine. Just kidding. He's doing all the running. Today. This is another excellent quote. Adversity causes some men to break, others to break records. If you're a fiction author, I think you might know what I mean. When we have deadlines, that can really force you to. If you have a normal daily word count, but your deadline's creeping in, that's a type of stress, a little mild adversity that can really cause you to break some records. And that's a good thing. Okay, I'm always a fan of that. Thanks so much for being here, Cynthia. You have safe travels. And enjoy Dallas. Learn, 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 right? I loved your scope this morning. Okay, so in your writing life, taking a look at this quote in your writing life, if you change your focus, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you putting that in there for me. If you change your focus, what you can do in your current circumstances, despite your current adversity, you can start breaking through anything that's holding you back. All right? You can start breaking through and breaking some records of your own. All right? So I have some certain physical limitations that have come on about 6.5 years ago. And through focusing, can I repeat? During some adversity, right? If you're in that, not the obstacle, where you want to be, if you focus on your goal and you take care of your mindset, you'll get yourself closer. It might be slower going, but you'll get yourself closer. And my example for that is I have some certain physical limitations right now I've been dealing with for about 6.5 years. I just love that bird. I just love that bird. So we've got Bandit on the scope and the bird on the scope. It is a good day to be inspired, right? But those physical limitations, they're discouraging. They're frustrating. I can't do everything I want to do the way I want to do it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Lily. But what it has enabled me to do, it has, despite those limitations, despite the adversity and everything, it has allowed me to ramp up my book production. I create about 8 books a year. All right? That's not something, and I appreciate that. That's what I love about the Periscope family is that we are all here together. We are all stronger for it. There is always a place to go and be inspired and uplifted, and it has made a big difference. But yes, I can, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because it happened when I shifted my focus. All right? You know what? Sometimes the first one, for writers, a lot of times the first one will go really fast and it's this huge high, or sometimes the first one is really intimidating. But you know what? That doesn't necessarily of writing every book. There are points in every book that I struggle. I learn something different from every book that I write. Okay? So take care. My writing did help me shift my focus. It did help me shift my focus. It gave me a new perspective. It gave me a different outlook. And it does, Lisa, you're right. It does bring a different mind thought. And I want to encourage you, what are you feeding your mind? Are you dwelling on the problem? Or are you looking for a way to get where you still want to go? Hey, hi, hello to you. Good morning, good morning. Yes, this makes me so happy to have writers on the scope who understand this. So I'm just going to do a quick reset. Yes, I do write novels. My name is Reagan Black. I'm a USA Today best-selling author. I've written probably over 30 fiction novels. I think I'm working on 32 right now. I have no idea. I lose count. But because I did some ghostwriting and some different things like that. I am fortunate enough to write with a partner on some of those books as well, so it's really fantastic. But I write nonfiction, and so in the mornings I try to bring you an inspirational quote to inspire your writing journey and apply it to writers of every level and every genre. Okay, so bear with me while I move this phone or try to hold it for you. Yes, I am on Amazon Kindle. I'm getting ready to... Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Let's see if I can pull this up for you. Okay, that's my website, reaganblack.com. And I'm everywhere in social media at Reagan Black. And I do a lot more on my fiction, to reach out to fiction readers at Facebook on my Reagan Black Facebook page. I also want to give a shout out to Cynthia's laserfocusconference.com. Okay, that's going to be in Vegas, October 6th and 7th. If you want to take your business to the next level, whatever it is, you need to be at that conference. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate all of that. So our quote today was, adversity causes some men to break and others to break records. So if you're in your adversity, I would encourage you to shift your focus to what you can do. Okay, really focus on what you can do in that moment, in that day, in that week, whatever it is. And in your fiction world, I want you to remember, if you're writing fiction, I'm glad you love that. Thank you, Lisa and Dawn. I'm glad that connected with you. In your fiction world, that's right, plow through it. In your fiction world, heroes struggle, but they prevail. So if you're writing fiction, this is a really great way to connect with those prevailing victorious thoughts, okay? And remember, your circumstances are temporary. Whatever they are, life changes and is constantly moving. So whatever you're in, it's temporary. Journal your way through it, write your way through it, change your focus to where you want to be, and you'll get there, okay? And if you're writing nonfiction with a gear to inspiration, reverse engineer how you connect with an inspiring story to help you connect better with those you want to inspire. Does that make sense? So if you're reading something that inspires you, kind of reverse engineer those feelings and processes when you're crafting your own book to inspire your audience, all right? Because adversity means we can all inspire others. I haven't started doing that. One of the top things I recommend as an exercise is to challenge yourself to write 100 words for 100 days straight. That's my biggest challenge to people. That's my biggest advice. If you want to get started writing and make writing a positive habit in your world, then write. I'll try to pull this out if you guys want to get a better screenshot of it. Or making notes on a book you want to craft. In those 100 words, you're going to find a lot of wisdom and a lot of things you can take out of that and make into other books if you'd like. So that's really my primary writing exercise. Oh, well, maybe it'll be there on the replay for you, okay? My prime writing exercise is 100 words a day for 100 days straight, and it can be on a topic. Yeah, I think that's really one way to create a good writing habit. It's not too much. Yes, 100 words a day, 100 days straight. It isn't too much to bite off. That's right. Hey, sweetie, my internet star. See, he thinks he gets extra cookies for this now. He is my baby. This is Bandit, and he's my baby. And I am Reagan Black, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this morning. I usually do an afternoon accountability scope, but I will not be in this afternoon. I have some appointments this afternoon, so don't count on that. But I will see you all tomorrow morning, 8:45, with another inspiring quote for your writing journey. Oh, I'm so glad, Dina. I am so glad. And you can direct message me on Twitter at Reagan Black, or reach out to me through the website if there's more I can do for you. All right? Thanks, Brian. You have an awesome day. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for the hearts. Make it a productive day. Bye-bye.